Are you looking into starting a new career, or are you looking into moving from your old career to a new career, or do you want to start a new qualification in 2025? As we know, 2024 is already getting to an end. You know what? I'm sure you're probably wondering, is it beneficial? Is it going to give, am I going to get a job in this career I'm getting myself into? Am I going to get a job in this qualification that I want to start? You know what? I got you covered. In today's video, I'm going to take you through the 30 highest paying careers in the whole world. And no matter where you are, no matter where you're watching me from, this is applicable to everyone worldwide. Follow me. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Accounting with Naomi. It is another video, and this video today we're gonna look at careers. We're looking at careers, and of course it is the business ideas, right? We're still together. We're still together. Now, before I start, guys, please, we know about the ground rules. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share the link with somebody, and let us start. Guys, welcome to our countdown of the top 30 highest paid careers in 2025. Now, as the world evolves, so do the opportunities. So don't get stuck up in one thing. Let's explore the careers that will offer not just great salaries, but also immense growth potential in future of work. So are you ready? Are you ready? Let us go. Okay, so I'm going to divide this into 6 segments. And in the segments, I'm going to be giving you ideas of the careers that you can actually study for, or you can enroll into. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one is the emerging technology careers. All right. Now, technology continues to dominate the market. Unfortunately, technology is dominating, and it's going to continue dominating. Now, here are the 5 careers at the forefront of innovation. Okay, number 1, AI engineer. All right. So AI engineer, guys, you can get paid in average $160,000 annually. Now, the reason why I'm using dollars, because this is, you could be wherever you are, just convert it to your currency. Imagine you can get paid about $160,000 a year if you are an AI engineer. But now you're probably asking me, what is that? What are you talking about? Who is an AI engineer? All right, AI engineer design, build, and deploy artificial intelligent models. They work with machine learning algorithms to improve systems in various industries, from healthcare to finance and many more. The demand for AI engineers is driven by companies seeking to automate processes and enhance decision making with AI. So that is what AI engineering is about. So if you are interested in this kind of things, then consider becoming an AI engineer. Number 2, data scientist. Guys, if you're a data scientist, you can earn about $140,000 annually. Isn't that cool? Guys, this is just an average. It means it can be less or more. You can earn more. It might also depends on the experiences. It also depends on your knowledge and how well you did. So in average, $140,000 a year. All right. Now somebody will wonder, what is a data scientist? What is it all about? What is it about? You're probably interested, but what is it about? Right. A data scientist analyzes vast amounts of data to uncover insights that help businesses make informed decisions. They use tools like the Python, R, the SQL, as well as advanced statistical methods. Their work is essential in sectors like marketing, healthcare, and tech. All right. So by now you have an idea what a data scientist is, and if you are looking into going that route, all the best. Let's go to number 3. A cloud architect. Now, if you're a cloud architect, you can earn about $150 a year. Average, guys, average $150 if you are a cloud architect. So what is it about? Okay, so a cloud architect design and manage cloud computing systems. They help businesses transition to cloud platforms like the AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, ensuring scalability, security, and efficiency. Their expertise is vital as more companies move their operations online. We all know it, guys. It is the online that is going on now. Everybody's got a Wi-Fi at home. Everybody's working online. Everybody's doing things online. Businesses are moving online. Online is taking over. So of course, if you're a cloud architect, you are in serious demand. All right, let's go to number 4. This is cyber security specialist. I'm sure you've heard about cyber security all over. If you become a cyber security specialist, you can earn about 135,000 US dollars annually. This is an average. It means this is the average worldwide. You can earn plus minus a little bit less or a little bit more or even more. All right, but this is just the average. Now, what is a cyber security specialist? So what they do is they protect organizations from cyber threats. They develop and implement security protocols, monitoring systems for vulnerabilities, and response to attack. So when your system is being attacked, that is what they do. They are coming to protect your system. Now, as cybercrime rises, as we all know, people are hackers everywhere. As we all know, as cybercrime rises, these specialists are indispensable in safeguarding digital assets. In other words, they are in serious demand. As we all know, cybercrimes are rising, so they are in demand. So if you're thinking of studying something in this industry, consider cyber security. Okay, the next one I'm going to look at is blockchain developer. And if you become a blockchain developer, you can earn about 145 US dollars annually in average, guys. It means if you work a little bit hard and have a little bit experience, and maybe you, depending on also where you are and the opportunity you meet, you can earn much more. So in average, 145,000 US dollars annually. Okay, but what is a blockchain developer? Now, a blockchain developer creates decentralized applications and smart contracts using blockchain technology. Their skills are highly sought after in finance, supply chain management, and legal sectors due to the security and transparency blockchain offers. All right, so if you're looking into something like this, then consider studying blockchain. Okay, so that was the first segment we looked at. The second segment I want to look at is the healthcare careers. So if you know you're very good in math, you're very good in science, and you love people, you want to serve people, then consider healthcare careers. All right, so healthcare remains a top paying sector, guys. Top, and I mean top. You know, when I was doing this research, I was like, wow, I was amazed. It remains a top paying sector specializing with advancement in medical technology. Now, everything we're doing these days has to do with technology. Remember what I said? The world is evolving. The world is going forward. Technology is going forward. So everybody follows technology. All right, so let's continue. Okay, the first one I'm going to look at is a surgeon. This is the highest paying. So I'm going to give you guys in this order. In the healthcare careers, I'm going to give it to you in this order. They are from the highest to the lowest. So I'm going to give you guys 5 careers that you can study in the healthcare sector, with the highest to the lowest paying. Okay, so the highest is a surgeon. All right, a surgeon, guys, a surgeon earns about 420,000 US dollars annually in average. So if somebody's been in this industry for like 5 to 10 years, 15 years, imagine how much they're earning. Yo, yeah, ne? So if you know you're very smart, guys, consider being a surgeon. Okay, so that is how much they earn. But what do they actually do? Because we all just know surgeons from just know. You don't know what is really there. That's why some people will want to rush there and then it hits them. All right, so you have to be, guys, you have to be really good in maths and science for you to consider becoming a surgeon. Okay, so what do they do? So surgeons perform complex operations to treat injuries, diseases, and deformities. Their work requires years of training and precision, making them among the highest paid professionals. Specialties like neurosurgery and cardiac surgery are particularly lucrative, especially if you're a neurosurgery and a cardiac surgery. Oh my God. If you're specializing in these two, you earn even more. All right. So if you know that you're good, like I said in the beginning, you're good in your science, and you have to have patience. Remember, you're dealing with people. All right. Are you passionate? Can you see somebody inside and still survive and still be fine? If you can, consider becoming a surgeon. So that's the top pay job under the healthcare careers. All right. Then the next one is anesthesiologist. All right. Now, what do they do and how much do they earn? I mean, we are interested in the also, of course. So, an anesthesiologist earns 400,000 US dollars annually in average, guys. 400,000 US dollars annually. All right. So it means, again, the higher the experience, the of course where you're getting your opportunities from, you can even earn much more. Okay, so what do they do? So they basically administers anesthesia during surgeries and monitor patients' vital signs. Their role is critical in ensuring patient safety and comfort, making them essential in surgical teams. So we cannot have a surgeon happening, we cannot have surgery, so a surgery happening without having anesthesiology around, because they are the one that are administering everything around it. Okay, so basically, if you are looking into something like this, let's say you didn't make it as a surgeon, right? Maybe you didn't qualify, consider becoming an anesthesiologist. Okay, it's just a covering, I mean, because they also get paid. It's not very far from a surgeon. All right, so that was that. Then I'm going to look at the next one. Remember, I'm giving you in that order: the highest paying being a surgeon, then the next one was anesthesiologist, and then the next one I'm going to give you is a pharmacist. All right, I know people who wanted to become a doctor, they studied, and when they applied, they couldn't qualify and they ended up being a pharmacist. So it is also another option. If you maybe wanted to be a surgeon and you couldn't make it, you can also consider becoming a pharmacist. All right, so being a pharmacist, you earn about 130,000 US dollars annually in average. Again, the higher the experience, the more you earn. Also, where you are, which hospital are you working in, and all this, where you are, which country as well, all of this also matters. But in average, globally, you earn about 130,000 US dollars annually. All right, now what does a pharmacist do? We all know a pharmacist, of course, they're dealing with medicine, but what do they do? All right, so a pharmacist prepare and dispense medications, offering guidance on their use. Okay, they work in hospitals, clinics, and retail settings, playing a crucial role in patient care and treatment plans. All right, so that's a pharmacist. The next one on the healthcare sector is a biotechnologist. Again, technology, guys. Technology is just like follow. It's just following us everywhere you go. Right. So a biotechnologist, they earn about 120,000 US dollars annually. All right. So if you're thinking of becoming a biotechnologist, in average, that's what you're looking at. Okay. Now, what do they do? Biotechnologists use biological processes to develop products and technologies. Their work spans industries like pharmaceuticals, agriculture, and environmental conservation, focusing on innovations like genetic modifications and biofuels. All right, so it's also technology. I actually feel like this one is also under the technology sector. All right, although it does bring technology and health sector together. When you buy technologies, you're basically bringing the two sectors together. Okay, then the last one we're going to look at under the healthcare sector is a medical robotics specialist. Again, guys, technology is here. All right, so if you're a medical robotics specialist, you earn about 150,000 US dollars annually. Wow. Okay, 150,000 US dollars annually. Remember, this is just an average. It means you can earn a little bit less or a little bit more. All right, so but what does a medical robotics specialist do? All right, medical robotics specialists design and maintain robotic systems used in surgeries and rehabilitations. Their expertise enhances precision and efficiency in medical procedures, revolutionary patient care. Okay, so that is a medical robotics specialist. Okay, then I'm going to look at the third sector. The third sector is the financial sector careers. So when I look at finance and then look at myself, Naomi, accountant. So now we are talking serious matter. We are about to get serious here because we are talking about finance. All right, so let's go. All right, another sector that you should consider if you want to start a new qualification or to get into a new career, consider the financial sector career. Now, finance professionals who manage wealth and mitigate risk are always in demand. They will always be in demand as long as there's going to be business, as long as there are going to be companies and businesses all around. It means finance professionals will always be in demand. Okay, so let's start with the first one, the first career you can look at under the finance sector. The first one you can look at is to become an investment banker. An investment banker earns about plus minus 200,000 US dollars annually. Guys, isn't that cool? Wow. 200,000 US dollars annually, globally, in average. All right, in average, guys. Wow. Now, what does an investment banker do? So an investment banker helps companies raise capitals through stock and bond offerings, mergers and acquisitions. Their work involves high pressure deals and financial strategies, leading to substantial earnings. Okay, so you're basically helping companies to raise their capital, in short. All right, so that is an investment banker. The next one I'm going to look at in this sector, in the finance sector, is actuary. An actuary earns about 135,000 US dollars annually. In average, it means they can earn slightly less or slightly more. Also, depending on your qualifications, which company you are in, which country, which opportunities. Okay, but in average, globally, they earn about 135,000 US dollars a year. Now, when I'm saying it in dollars, it sounds small. Just convert this to rand or convert this to any other of your currency. Just see how much this is. It's a lot of money. Okay, now what does an actuary do? An actuary assesses financial risk using mathematics and statistics. So they combine statistics and mathematics together. They work primarily in insurance, helping companies design policies and determine premiums based on risk analysis. That's an actuary. All right. Growing up, I remember when we talk about an actuary, we were like, wow, actuary. It's still in high demand. If you are thinking of careers, consider it. Okay. The next one I want to look at under the finance sector is financial manager. Okay. So a financial manager earns about 150,000 US dollars in average annually. Wow. But what would I do if I'm a financial manager? What is expected of me? Right. So a financial manager oversees an organization's finance, including budgeting, focusing, investment. Their strategic decision impact a company's profitability and growth. Now, to my accountants, to us, the accountants, the CAs, people looking into these accounting fields, that is what you can then become. You can become a financial manager. All right, you can become a financial manager with your accounting qualification, especially if you are already a chartered accountant or if you are a chartered accountant on the go, like getting to become one. Then you can consider that as well. Okay, so the next one I'm going to look at is the private equity manager. Wow. Private equity manager earns about 250,000 US dollars in average annually. Globally. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's continue. What is expected of you if you are a private equity manager? All right, so a private equity manager invests in companies aiming to improve their performance and sell them for a profit. They work with large sums of capitals, earning significant returns and bonuses. So here it's just like it's an investing game here. All right, so you just have to be calculative if you have to put it like that. Okay. Then, so in other words, if a company wants to invest, they can use a private equity manager to actually do the investing for them, do the calculations and make sure that it brings good return, basically, in short. Okay. Now let's look at the next one under the financial sector, which is the last one under the financial sector, which is in demand. Remember, this is not everything, but I'm giving you the ones that are in demand. If you want to get or enroll into a qualification in 2025, these are the careers you should consider enrolling into. Okay, so the last one under the finance sector is a risk analyst. Now, a risk analyst earns plus minus 120,000 US dollars annually in average globally. All right. And what is expected of a risk analyst? All right. So a risk analyst evaluates potential risk in investments and business decisions. Their role is crucial in minimizing financial losses and ensuring compliance with regulation. So they minimize financial losses, and they must make sure, as we are minimizing, we must still be complying with the regulations. Okay, so that is a risk analyst. Now, what I like about chartered accountant, guys, with chartered accountant, you can actually get into different careers, so it will always be good. Those of you that still want to become CAs, guys, it's still the best. You have an opportunity to get into different sectors. Okay, that's the good thing about it. Anyways, let us continue. The next segment I'm going to look at, remember I said I'm going to give you guys 6 segments or 6 sectors. All right, we did 3. I'm going to give the 4th one. We are left with 2 more, so let's go to the 4th one. The 4th sector or segment I want to look at is engineering and innovation careers. Now, we spoke about technology earlier, right? Now we're talking about engineering, so it's close, more or less close, but that was technology. This one is engineering. So engineering and innovation careers. All right, now engineering is involving with new technologies and environmental challenges. Okay, so let's look at the first career under the engineering and innovation sector. The first one I'm going to look at is the petroleum engineer. All right, petroleum engineer earns 160,000 US dollars annually in average. Wow, guys. All right, so what is entailed of them? I'm sure you've never even heard of petroleum engineers. Like, you probably be like, who's that? All right, so petroleum engineers develop methods to extract oil and gas efficiently. Despite a push for renewables, their expertise remains essential in energy production. So they are more on the energy production. Okay, that's what the petroleum engineers is all about. The second one in this sector that I'm going to look at is the robotics engineer. So when you already look at robots, you already know, you have an idea already what you're talking about. But how much do they earn? Remember, we say the highest paying. So we need to know how much are these people earning, because we don't want to study something and then at the end of the day don't make much. So how much are they earning? Right. So a robotic engineer earns about 140,000 US dollars annually in average. It means you can earn slightly less or slightly more. Again, it depends on an experience, depends on where you are, which company you're working for, and which country are you in, all of that. All right, but in average is 140,000 annually. Right, what does a robotics engineer do? So a robotic engineer designs and builds robots for industries like manufacturing, healthcare, logistics, and many more. Their innovations enhance automation and efficiency. So they are building robots. You are building robots for different sectors. All right. So basically that's what a robotic engineer is. The next one I want to look at under the engineering sector is the aerospace engineer. Aerospace engineer. They earn plus minus 150,000 US dollars annually. Wow. And what is expected of you if you're an aerospace engineer? All right, an aerospace engineer designs and tests aircraft, spacecraft, and defense systems. Their work is critical for advancement in aviation and space exploration. So these are basically they're working on the aviation. They work on the airports and things like that with airplanes and so forth. All right, and you get to earn plus minus 150,000 US dollars. Yo, guys, Wow. All right. The next one we're going to look at under engineering is a renewable energy engineer. Renewable energy engineer. Renewable energy engineer earns about plus minus 130,000 US dollars annually. Now remember, this is average, all right? You can earn slightly less or slightly more, but this is what we're working with. Okay. Now, renewable energy engineers, they focus on developing sustainable energy solutions such as solar and wind power. Their work is vital in combating climate change. So this is all about climate change. And some of these careers, guys, you also have to be passionate about it. If you are passionate about climate change, then consider becoming a renewable energy engineer. Okay. So when you are passionate about something, it will always push you, to always drive you to actually continue when it gets tough. All right, so please, as you are looking at the growth, or you're looking at the demand, and you're looking at how much it pays and so forth, also consider the passion. Is this something that you will do every day? Is this something that if things go bad, you can still continue to do? So passion is also important. The last one I'm going to look at is product manager. All right, they're called product manager. They earn plus minus 140,000 US dollars. Wow. Product manager. 140,000, 145 actually, 145,000 US dollars annually. All right, in average. Okay, so a product manager oversees the development of tech products from conceptions to launch. So as we are developing a product from the beginning to the end, they are the ones that are overseeing. All right, they collaborate with engineers and marketers to deliver a successful product. So as marketers, they know what the market is wanting, and engineers, they are the one making the product. Then the product manager stands in between these two people and make sure the product is successful and we're giving the best. All right, so if you are passionate about such, then consider becoming a product manager. Okay, the next one, I'm going to look at the next sector or segment I'm going to look at is the legal and executive roles. Well, executive roles, guys, is not really something that somebody can study to become, but I've included it here to say that you can work your way. So with executive roles, it also depends on experience, how long you've been in the sector or in the company. All right, your experience, general experience. So to get executive roles, it's not just given to somebody unless if the company is yours or your family or family company or something like that. But you don't actually necessarily study it as a qualification. Okay, so please, I just wanted to make that one clear. But you can work your way to the top. Right, so then the segment 5, I'm looking at legal and executive roles. All right. High-level decision-making and legal expertise remain lucrative fields that require advanced skills and strategic thinking. Always. Okay, number 1 field you can look at into the legal sector. The number 1 field is the corporate lawyer. Guys, this one was so interesting. A corporate lawyer actually earns like 190,000 US dollars annually. Wow. So if you change this to a rent or any other currency, like I'm not just talking about rent. If you change the rent, this is like almost, it's not over a million rent a year. Wow. Okay, so a corporate lawyer handles legal matters for businesses, including mergers, acquisitions, contract, and compliance. Their expertise in corporate law is critical for minimizing risk and ensuring smooth business operation. All right. Now, remember what I said about executive roles. It's not necessarily a career that one is going to study. You're going to study other things, and then you can work your way to the top to become an executive in a company. All right. So, but then we have included it just to give you an idea of how much a person in an executive role will actually earn. All right. One field of being an executive is to be a chief executive officer. That is a CEO, right? If you're a CEO of a company worldwide, in average, you earn about, I need to breathe. You earn about 400,000 US dollars. Guys, and this we're talking about real companies. They're not just I've just started my spaza shop and I'm a CEO. No, I'm not talking about that. Like big companies, okay? In big companies. when you're a chief executive officer, a CEO, you earn in average 400,000 US dollars. Wow, my God, who doesn't want to be a CEO here? CEOs. Let's continue. Now, guys, CEOs are the top executives responsible for the company's overall success. They set strategic goals, they manage resources, and make high-stakes decisions. Compensation often includes bonuses, stock options, and other perks. So they're not only just paid that salary, and they also get bonuses. Oh my God, these people actually get more than the 400,000 that we were just talking about. So whatever careers that you're actually in, and when you actually start work, we are all working towards climbing, because we all want to be CEOs and earn over 400,000 US dollars. That's all we all want. Okay, so that was that. And the next one I'm going to look at is a Chief Technology Officer. It's abbreviated as CTO, Chief Technology Officer. If you are a Chief Technology Officer, you're going to earn plus minus 250,000 annually in average globally. All right, so that's your average amount. And you know, I didn't sweat, because I was just coming from the CEO that earns 400,000 annually. That's why I didn't sweat. But it is a lot of money, guys. So 250,000 US dollars in average annually. All right. And now, a Chief Technology Officer oversees a company's technological directions. They ensure that the organizations stay competitive by integrating new technologies and leading innovation efforts. Right, their role is especially important in tech-driven companies. So if you want to be a Chief Technology Officer, then consider applying to the tech-driven companies. All right, companies that are more into technology sector. Okay, then the next one, I'm going to look at the legal side, which is a legal consultant. A legal consultant earns plus minus 160,000 US dollars annually. Right, a legal consultant advise businesses and individuals on complex legal issues. They specialize in areas like regulatory, compliance, intellectual properties, and contract, helping clients navigate legal challenges. All right, the last one we're gonna look at in this sector, is an intellectual property lawyer. And they earn globally in average plus minus 200,000 US dollars. Wow, guys, that's a lot. That's a lot of money annually. All right, so an intellectual property lawyer protects intellectual property rights. So they protect your intellectual property, including patents, your trademarks, copyrights, designs, etc. They help inventors and businesses safeguard their innovations and their creative work. Wow, this is nice. One day we'll get there. So we're really going to talk on this one. The last one is where the world is actually going. Remember, technology has really advanced. So this sector is one of the sectors that is really going to take over as the years go by. That's why I'm saying this is very, very serious that we want to talk about. Okay. So the last sector is specialized roles and new trends. That's the last sector. So you can consider getting into this sector, because these are the future. This is where really the world is going into. And hey, maybe consider studying it, because it may just increase as we are talking. Even the salary I'm about to give you now may just become double end of next year. Who knows? All right, so these are specialized roles and new trends. Specialized roles in tech, logistics, and digital innovations are gaining momentum as industries adapt to new trends and technology. The first one I'm going to look at is the augmented reality and the visual reality developer. In short, it's AR and VR developer. Okay, so if you are the AR or VR developer, you earn in average 130,000 US dollars globally. This is average, guys. Remember, you can earn much more or a little bit less. Okay, Now, an augmented reality and visual reality developers create immersive experiences for gaming, education, healthcare, and entertainment, and much more. All right. Their work blends creativity with technical skills. Again, these technical skills, it's creativity, and making this a highly innovative field. So if you know you are very creative, then this is really your field. Okay. If you are not a very creative person, maybe check the videos from the beginning. Okay. Let's continue. The next one is the supply chain manager. All right. A supply chain manager earns plus minus 120,000 US dollars annually. Globally. Remember, you can earn a little bit less or a little bit more. All right. A supply chain manager oversees the flow of goods and services, ensuring efficiency and cost effectiveness. Their role is vital in industries like retail, manufacturing, and e-commerce, where logistics can impact profitability. Okay, so in sectors where logistics can impact profitability, a supply chain manager is highly in demand. All right. The next one I'm going to look at, which is also very, very important, this career, if you are a software developer or you are into any technology or things like that, consider this one, because this is really the future. Okay, so this one is an ethical hacker. Guys, hacking is bad, but this one is ethical. This is not bad. You're not a criminal when you're an ethical hacker. Okay, so an ethical hacker earns plus minus 125,000 US dollars annually. All right, and an ethical hacker, also known as a penetration testers, they also call them penetration testers, identify vulnerabilities in an organization's system and fix them. So whatever vulnerability that the organization system may have, they will identify it and then try to fix it. Okay. Their work is crucial for preventing cyber attacks and securing sensitive data. So if you know that we have sensitive data in the company and you want to keep these close, we protecting it, we need to get an ethical hacker. That's what they do. So they prevent cyber attacks and also secure sensitive data. Okay, the next one I'm going to look at, which I think I've touched this on my previous video. If you haven't watched it, you can go and watch that video, how to make money online, what you can do to make money online. And remember, I touched on this one. All right, and I'm glad it's coming back here. It means you can also study, all right, to become it. Okay, so this one is a digital marketing specialist. Guys, it's a whole career now. We spoke about it like I'm just going to go to the internet, learn a few things and then start doing digital marketing. It's not just like that. You can actually specialize in it. You can become a digital marketing specialist, all right? And you can earn about 110,000 US dollars in average if you become a digital marketing specialist. Isn't that cool? I remember sending you saying that no, just start, do trainings online and so forth and so forth. But now I'm telling you, specialize, guys, specialize so you can earn much more. All right, now a digital marketing specialist use online platforms. We all know about the online platform like your YouTube, like your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so forth and so forth, right? So they use online platforms to promote brands, products, and services. All right, they employ strategies like the SEO, SEO, social media marketing, and content creation to boost visibility and to drive sales. We spoke about these guys already. Businesses you can do online, right? Now here it's a career you can do online to become a specialist, digital market specialist. All right, then the last one that we're gonna look at today is a genetic counselor. Genetic counselors worldwide on average earns 100,000 US dollars annually. Wow, in a year. Amazing, hey? Right. Genetic counselors provide guidance to individuals and families about genetic disorders and inherited conditions. They analyze genetic information and advise on treatment options, playing an important role in personalized medicines. All right. Wow, amazing. amazing. So this is where the world is actually going, guys. This is where we are going. Don't start a qualification without doing your research, please. Don't start something that tomorrow you may not find jobs, that is probably not in demand, or you may not be paid well after spending a lot of money and time studying and all of those things. So do your research, guys. Here are 30 careers that you can consider if you want to start a new career or a new qualification. Okay, now these careers promise not only high salaries but also opportunities to shape the future. Whether you're passionate about technology, healthcare, finance, or innovation, the future is full of possibilities, guys, full of possibility. So start planning today. Take your first step towards a brighter career path. Guys, don't forget to like this video, to subscribe, and to share. All right, thank you so much for being here. Tell me on the comment section which of these careers are you most excited about, which one are you planning on starting to enroll in, and which one are you scared or probably want more research on. Let me know on the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for staying up until this long. Remember, there are more videos. I'll check you out on the next videos. Go check out my page, guys. Go check out my channel. Go check out my channel. See you on the next video. Bye.